Respected dear family members, my pranams to you. I always used to think that I am fortunate enough to undertake and also to do so many good things which give me unusual pleasure and happiness. This year, October 2nd, when our Prime Minister was inaugurating the Swachha Bharat cleaning program, I was delivering a speech in Puttaparthi on behalf of Sri Sathya Sai Baba in connection with the Mahanavami celebration, Ayudha Puja celebration in Puttaparthi. Even though I am not an ardent devotee or sevak of Sai Baba, even though I do not take any part in the mission-oriented work of Sai Seva Samiti, God has selected me as an ordinary man to deliver a lecture on Sai Baba's message during the Mahanavami day, October 2nd in Puttaparthi. I was so much eager to understand the environment now existing in Puttaparthi, particularly after the Samadhi of Sri Sathya Sai Baba. I was fortunate enough to go there few years back and deliver a lecture in presence of Baba. After that, I heard and I have read many sensational news appearing in many of the newspapers and electronic media created by the theist and the leftist in such a way that Sai Baba went away from the earth and his Samadhi took place 10 years prior to his own prediction. Sai Baba predicted that he would be leaving the earth by 96 years or 96 years of his age, whereas he left at the age of 86. When he left at the age of 86, many of his devotees started feeling that when he could not predict his own demise or death, and then how can he predict and how can he do something for others? So many people started doubting, and many of the confusions and doubts created by the so-called atheists and the media affected for many years the mind of the devotees and the other people who supported Sai Baba. Whereas now, when I happened to go there on October 2nd this year, Mahanavami day, I found that the number of devotees coming for the Navaratri celebration in Puttaparthi, the number of groups, number of people, same or much more than the number of people who attended it during the period of Sathya Sai Baba. Now the system has improved violently, torrential improvement could be seen. The security arrangements are minimum. The volunteers are working perfectly with 100% discipline. No murmuring, no criticism, no unnecessary discussion, and no chit-chatting. Everything, just like a railway engine moves through the rails, the system, the highest possible discipline way of human being, it is moving forward. More than 1,800 volunteers were working there from Bihar, and so many coordinators are silently coordinating, and so politely they are handling the devotees, which was not the case earlier. The volunteers used to be highly rough and arrogant. That used to be the complaint there. But now the system changed a lot. Extremely good quality and a good quantity food used to be served for the devotees and the volunteers. excellent rooms are provided on minimal rent, and many of the sheds are free for those who are coming for participating in the spiritual activities. And the school, the college, the super speciality hospital and the university, these are all functioning in the most disciplined way. I will repeat the way, the most disciplined way. And many people used to have the doubt when the whole program and the project getting focused to an individual, and if that individual is no more after the death or samadhi of that particular individual, what will happen to the system? This is the most common question asked by anybody. One can very well see that one. The system is going so smoothly and perfectly, and outsiders cannot know who is guiding, who is controlling, who is motivating, who is taking the things in the right way. But things are moving just like the nature moves, so perfectly, everything in disciplined way. That is what I could see there. And everyone is given food, the contributions are coming its own way when the Swami was there or Swami is absent. And the number of foreign visitors are minimum. During then, at the time of Sai Baba, there were thousands and thousands of devotees. But now hardly dozens and dozens of foreign visitors, whereas Indians are flowing inside just like the people come out of a cinema theatre after an excellent movie. One can see that the excellent response of the devotees, discipline and their movement, their way of looking the things, these are all entirely different. When Sai Baba was present, I happened to go there twice and I saw the people are wearing unusually Western style dress, whereas now, without anybody's order or without anybody's instruction, highly cultured, highly positive, nice dress, which is suitable for a spiritual center. That is what I could see there. The only thing which felt to me a little bit, the super speciality hospital got filled with the Muslims, particularly Muslims from Malappuram and Kozhikode district of Kerala, who used to take all the benefits available from Kerala government, who used to take all the benefits available for the minority from government of India, and who used to take the Muslims who used to take all the benefits from government hospital and government schools and government colleges. They are taking all the free services available from prasanthi, nilayam, super speciality hospital. More than 90% of the patients who are undergoing heart surgery and brain surgery are the Muslims, because they get everything free. The moment they enter Sai Baba's abode, they are the devotees of Sai Baba. The moment they come out of Puttaparthi, they used to spread all the rumors and all negatives about Sai Baba. And they are the staunch supporters as long as they are insiders, and the staunch opposers the moment they come out. And this, unfortunately, the Sai Seva Samiti workers are not knowing. The money coming from the Hindus to Sathya Sai Baba's mission-oriented work are directly getting diverted into the service of Muslims, who never even reciprocate even a 1% back. Except that, I could see that everything in Puttaparthi is going so smoothly, and I feel I am so fortunate to be there on October 2nd, full day, to see the whole Puttaparthi township, inside and outside Prasanthi Nilayam, the schools and colleges. And in fact, I gave the message as given by Mahatma Gandhi, as inaugurated by Indian Prime Minister on cleanliness. 6 points I specifically mentioned in my 1-hour lecture, started by 4:45, and The people received it with pin drop silence, nearly 38,000 people in that campus. And I told cleanliness, purity of the mind, purity of the body, and purity of the family environment, purifying and purity of our culture without superstitions, purity of the society, cleaning every area, and purity of our national life and the nation, cleanliness in all the 6 points. Repeatedly I was telling about the Swachha Bharat through the messages of Sai Baba, and from the quotations of Baba, I informed them that all the ultra modern communication facilities like Twitter, Facebook, YouTube and so on should be used for spreading the messages of Sathya Sai Baba. Merely conducting bhajans and prayers and arati are not enough. One should directly take the messages. As told by Sai Baba, the Vedas should be learned and taught and spread the messages. And Sai Baba very specifically mentioned about Indian culture and Sanatana Dharma. The publications of Sai Baba are known as Sanatana Sarathi in different languages. So Sai Baba was the avatara for spreading the Sanatana Dharma, Hindu Dharma, that the followers should understand scientifically, rationally and logically, and they should spread that. They should spread that throughout India, throughout the world. I could see 99% people are doing that very well, but some people are focusing on their own getting salvation through bhajans and prayers. But I requested them and I informed them that Jana Seva, Janardana Seva, Manava Seva, Madhava Seva, and thus serving the people, serving our dharma, serving our nation, and taking our nation and our people to the highest level so that India will become the Jagat Guru of the world. India will become the world teacher for the people living around the world. That message during Gandhi Jayanti day, more than that during Mahanavami day, I could spread and many people have shown interest, and Sai Trust, they invited me for delivering a series of lecture again in Sai University, Sai College, Sai Schools and Sai Pharmaceuticals centers and so on. I felt literally blessed and I felt literally happy in spite of my being not an ardent devotee of Sai Baba. I got the invitation and I spent a whole day there understanding and analyzing every positive things, and I could see not even a single negative point anywhere in the corner of Puttaparthi or inside. Everywhere it was a heavenly environment. Hundreds and thousands of Muslims were roaming inside only because they are getting the benefit from super speciality hospital. Even though they were all residing inside the Puttaparthi campus, prasanthi, nilayam, they are getting or eating the free food available from there, and they are no way different from the Hindu devotees in their behavior, not in participating the spiritual but in living inside, using the free facilities available. Thus, one should know that even after the demise or samadhi of Sathya Sai Baba, the system can move, system will move so smoothly, so perfectly, under the most disciplined way, if people are sincere, devoted and dedicated. DDS, devotion, dedication and sincerity is there, means the Sanatana Dharma, the values created by our forefathers and the values being spread by the avatars who got their birth nowadays, that can go smoothly. So to you I would like to say, participate in any activity, Baba's activity, Amardanandamayi's activity, Chinmaya Mission's activity, Vishwa Hindu Parishad activity or activities of Brahma Kumaris or NSS or SNDP or Swami Narayana, participate. Spend 3% of your time, 3% of your energy and 3% of your monthly income for serving Sanatana Dharma and for serving our motherland, the way our forefathers guided us, instructed us. So let our life be used for others partly and the rest for ourselves. So let us create heaven here itself and let us remove the hell and the pains of the people, including ourselves, and live the happiest life and make others also live the happiest life, and let the spirituality not become a disease, and let the money spending in the name of God not become the symptom of the disease. Let us do spiritual activities by reconstructing the good temples which got dilapidated or destroyed. Let us serve the Hindus, let us serve the Sanatana Dharma, let us serve our heritage and cultural organization. When I say let us serve Hindus, some people may think that I am so narrow-minded. Please do not misunderstand. The Christians are getting billions and billions of dollars for serving their people and building the schools and the colleges and churches, and the Muslims are getting variety of benefits from Kerala, from India and from Middle East countries, and they are doing their best for serving their people. The only people who are not getting from inside and outside, they are Hindus, and the majority of the Hindus do contribute for the crackers in the temple and the elephants in the temple, and for coating the gold in the flag post or converting the sanctum sanctorum into golden plated, and thus wasting and thus spending the money in the name of God, whereas poor people remain unaffected and suffering continuously. That is why I said every Hindu should serve the Hindus, the poor Hindus, the sick, the old age and the orphans. Others will not support these people if they belong to Hindu Dharma. If at all Christians or Muslims support the poor Hindus, that will definitely be keeping in mind the aspect of converting them and their family into either Christianity or Islam. And remember that let us protect our Dharma, let us protect our culture, let us protect our nation, as Baba's devotees are doing now in Puttaparthi and outside. They are serving the people, they are serving our culture, they are serving our nation directly and also indirectly. With these words, I would like to tell my pranams to you. Thank you very much.